Welcome back to another video. Today, I will be going over the new hockey update in a One Piece game and how to obtain all new final Hakis and locations. But before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe, since most of you are not even subscribed, so click that subscribe button. It will motivate me to make great videos and help my channel grow, so it would be very much appreciated. Anyways, with that out the way, let's get back into the video. Now this update is a very long update, so I'm going to try my best to summarize most of it. So, you guys know what to do in this update. Starting off with the new dungeon called Emmett in the 3rd Sea. This dungeon can be found at the Godly Hills Island, next to the Garp raid. This boss has about 900 billion health, which is almost 1 trillion. Here is me showing the location of the raid for people who don't know. So that's where the raid is located. More about the boss in the raid. It gives most of the newly required drops for this update to get the upgraded version of each Hakis. Now the strategy I used to beat it was Phoenix v3 and out healing his big AOPG attack while spamming my attacks. For non-Phoenix users, this may be tough, but try using Observation Haki as much as you can, since he only does about 5 million damage and his attack is slow. Now I'm going to show my attempt of beating the dungeon for the people who will need help beating it. Now this big boy robot drops multiple items such as Imbued Knot, BUSO Template, Enlightenment Orb, Haki Fragments, Conqueror's Mastery, Ancient Haki Fragments, and Gems. Okay, now moving on to new stats for new Haki types. When you unlock a new Haki type, a tab appears in top left where you can view the stats. Until then they are invisible and are told through trainers. So that is all the other stuff. Now moving on to the last thing, which is how to obtain Ornament, Observation, and Conqueror's Haki or BUSO, Ken, and HAO Haki. Starting with BUSO or Ornament Haki, which can buff health, defense, and attacks, and also get stronger as your Conqueror Haki mastery increases. Now to get the BUSO or Ornament Haki, you will need to speak to the BUSO Master Trainer in the 3rd Sea and have met the requirements of having your advanced Haki maxed out. 50,000 gems, 10,000 Haki stats, 500 Haki fragments, 200 ancient Haki fragments, and the BUSO template. Now I'm going to show the location of the BUSO trainer in the 3rd Sea, which is at the new Future Island. Now then, moving on to the Observation Haki, or Ken Haki, which is now a mode and does not run out unless you turn it off manually or your dodges run out. Also, your dodges regenerate over time. Now to obtain the Observation, or Ken Haki, you will need to talk to the Ken trainer in the 3rd C meeting. The requirements listed, which are Future Sight Observation Haki Level, 50,000 gems, 12,000 Haki Stats, 200 Haki Fragments, and the Enlightenment Orb. Now I'm going to show the location of the Ken trainer, which is on the Cake Island in the 3rd C. Now before I start talking about Conqueror's Haki, or HAO Haki, I'm going to show you the location of where the trainer is first, since it is quite lengthy, the obtainment of this certain Haki. So here is the Conqueror Haki location. Okay, now that's out the way, the new final Conqueror Haki, or HAO Haki, has 3 stages. Stage 1 makes your Conqueror's Haki more powerful and have a bigger shockwave. When it ends, you get a damage buff for a short period of time. Now to get the first stage of the final Conqueror's Haki, you need to talk to the HAO trainer and meet the requirements listed. The requirements are 80,000 gems, 10 Pone Glyphs, 500 Haki Fragments, and 250 Ancient Haki Fragments. Moving on to Stage 2 of Final Conqueror's Haki. Stage 2 of Conqueror's Haki now turns your Conqueror's Haki into a mode that coats your character in aura and buffs your damage. Now to get Stage 2 of Conqueror's Haki, you will need to speak to the trainer whilst having met the requirements. The requirements are 1,000 Haki Fragments, 750 Ancient Haki Fragments, Dragon Fruit, Soul Fruit, and a Rubber Fruit. Moving on to Stage 3, the last stage of Final Conqueror's Haki. The third and final stage of Conqueror's Haki. Stage 3 turns the emission into a powerful huge projectile move where you blast your Haki. Now to get the Stage 3 of the Conqueror's Haki, you will need to meet the requirements of having 1,000 Haki Fragments, 750 Ancient Haki Fragments, 6,000 in Conqueror's Haki Mastery, the Imbued Knot, Cloud of Awakening, and the Rebirth Fragment, and then completing all the steps of said. You should have your Haki fully maxed out and you will be super overpowered. But this is very difficult to do, so good luck to everyone attempting this. A lot of effort went into this video, so if you could maybe like or subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. Now another thing. The dungeon was previously broken and was unable to be restarted. It has now been fixed by the time this video has been uploaded, and there is compensation. So, when you beat it for the first time and one time only, you will be granted 250 fragments, 100 ancient fragments, and 200 Conqueror's Mastery. And finally, there are 2 new codes which you can use, which are on screen right now. Pause and screenshot as needed. Anyways, that's it for this video. I know I've made a very long video, and I apologize, since I like to keep my tutorials very short and quick as possible, but this update is just so much to cover, so video had to be longer than usual. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.